Beloved Gurudev, this divine safari, looking at my life so far lived, I am not able to find any time or day or period where I could strongly say that I have really lived or feel fulfilled in body, mind, and spirit, inside or outside. All the past joy as well as sadness seems to mundane after these most precious days with you, with Osho, with myself, and with all these beloved Hamsafaris. The more I am open and available, the more the intensity of nature and everyday events. So simple and yet so magical. It was like being on a magic mushroom trip, minus the mushroom, of course. What is mushroom? Aha, LSD. It is a drug. Oh, so I am giving you drug. See, first time I ever heard. I never tasted any drug except cigarettes. Somebody says, why Gurudev you smoke cigarette? I said I don't get cigar. It was like being on a magic mushroom trip, minus the mushroom, of course. Was completely mystified each day as I walked out most of the meditations, looking at each and every tree, plant, flowers, the sky, ocean, sunset, and birds, as if for the first time ever. So vibrant and majestic in their presence, not just another object one sees as one rushes from one place to another, lost in one's own thoughts and memories. Witnessing, watching this me, slowing down, enjoying the bliss and calmness that happened like a soft breeze carrying the scent of a fragrant flower, caressing and so intoxicating. A safari has many sides, especially such a one in the presence of such a हो जाए हो जाए मैजिशियन तो हो जाए फिर height and joy accompanies extreme lows and negativity too, which knocked vigorously at every cell and every pore. Thankfully, O beloved Gurudev, your simple yet profound words. Be passive. Whatever I perceive, I am not. I am not the doer, it is all happening by itself. You got it, Hina. Only problem is very fast we forget. So just don't forget, and life will be different. It will have all the upheavals, but you will go through with joy, happiness, silent, without any problem. Activity on the periphery, on the outside, revolution on the outside, peace at the center, not touched by any wave of any kind. I am not the doer, it is all happening by itself, was what I was and am repeating continuously in those dry, dark moments. Very correct. Whatever I perceive is not enough, though it is basically not different. Whatsoever I know, whatsoever I experience, whatsoever I imagine, whatsoever I assume, whatsoever I feel, I am not. There was very small paper, one. Yesterday, I told Murku, I don't see Murku. See, he always hides. He wants attention. That is why he wants to hide. Huh? Isn't it? Whatsoever I perceive, I am not. Now, this is the way Maharaj says, how Yuji says. Yuji says, there is no mind, there is no ego, there is no I, there is no soul, there is no God. This completes your entire list. Whatever remains, you will not be able to imagine. Whatsoever I perceive, I am not. So something remains, and there is no need to imagine it. It is why to imagine. It is why to know. It is you are. This is called by Maharaj the absolute state. The absolute state is undefinable, unexpressible. You cannot express it. Why? Because it is you, it is pure subjectivity. As I cannot see itself, it can see everything. It can see everything, but it cannot see itself. You are a I which cannot see itself. But there is no need of seeing. It is. Now, when you listen to this statement, saying the same thing, it took me many years to understand these different statements, though they are same. Now, Hindu will call it supreme reality. So I was very much confused with these words. Not confused, but trying to understand their real meaning, not verbal meaning. What is their real meaning? What they want to convey? What is it? Actually, and I was long ago there all the time. Now they put in such a words, whatever remains you will not be able to imagine. Now it is difficult to understand. Some people want you immediately to bring you to the absolute state. They just cut in one blow like a butcher. They don't believe in slow process. They don't want to make you mature slowly. Either it is not their type or they don't like it, but Osho is totally different. Osho takes you from where you are. Where you are in the body. So he gives a lot chance to your body. He allows you anything about the body. Okay, enjoy the body. Then slowly, slowly, you come to your emotion, your feelings, then your jealousy, anger. Who is talking about jealousy and anger anywhere? Have you ever heard any Hindu scriptures talks about it? They talk about Atma, higher soul, supreme God, supreme bliss. But you live life 24 hours. You are somewhere else. This talk is happening somewhere else. No communication in between. How to unite? Nobody's interested. They are right in their approach. They straight away tell you what you are not. Simple. Neti, neti, neti. There is a big song in Sanskrit which starts, I am not this, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not this. He goes on telling, I'm not the eyes, not the nose, not the mouth, not the ear, like this. Then he will come to second layer, third layer, fourth layer. Neither I am air, nor I am sky, nor I am this. Goes on discarding, 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 discarding. So what you cannot discard, which remains is you. You cannot discard now. You have discarded outside, inside, whatsoever possible. Basically, the wine remains the same, only packaging changes. Because people change, time change, they like change. So new words are invented, but basic thing remains the same. I am not this, I am not this. One is meditating, contemplating, talking to oneself. He will not say, I'm not the body. He will start, I'm not the eyes, not the nostril, nor the teeth, nor this, nor this. Why? Why I'm not this? Whatever you know, you are not. Simple. You can see your body, you are not. Whatever you perceive. Maharaj giving just one line. He is saying, whatsoever you perceive, know, experience, knowledge, memory, assumption, imagination, not me. Now, the more subtle is whatever I understand is not me. People, when meditate, they have various experience of all the senses. Belongs to the eye sense, belong to the nose, belong to the taste, belong to the touch. Different variety. infinite variety. Now they are perceiving, they are seeing something beautiful, or strange, or horrible. Then they start talking about like whether they have found some new planet they have discovered, and they are very enthusiastic about it. No. If you would have intelligent, really, you would have discarded it at that time. This experience is a cheat. All these experience whatsoever created by the mind. Mind can produce any experience you want. There are people, when they listen something, they have that kind of imagination that goes in the mind, and that mind can project that kind of even modified, even improvisation of the same, variety of the same mind can produce. So there is no need to jump. But if you have such an experience and you go to a master and he just cuts it, you feel very bad, isn't it? हो जाए, हो जाए, हो जाए. You want that your master should appreciate you, isn't it? Then who is master? You or he? Very indirectly, very subtly, you want his support for your stupidities. And master appreciates you. Then they are really master. Then you call a master a butcher. Because he is not giving you grass to eat. And you want to eat grass. Grass you are already eating. Shall I become angry little? When this kind of thing comes, I become little energetic, not angry. I look angry. And nothing is wrong in being angry. If I become angry, it is high energy, that's all. Anger is a hard energy, love is a cool energy. Both are energy, isn't it? Sometime you want to eat ice cream, sometime you want to eat a hot samosa, isn't it? Whatever remains, you will not be able to imagine. That is his way. When you go to him, he will cut your head. You will stop thinking. That is his way. He will not tell you sit 40 minutes and listen to Satnam Kaur or any classical music. His classical music is you utter a word and he will cut immediately. Finish. Shah. Now you cannot think and mind want to think. He is there. So many people feel headache with UG. Many people. Now he has become very soft, like a child. I think 84, 85, 86 years old now. Very soft. But when I met him first time, around 70, 877. At that time, he was like a burning sun. You listen to him and you become very heavy. Now, that is a very, very strong dose. Osho is a compassionate master. He knows that you are very kid and you are going to take a very, very, very long time. You are going to place with toys, so he says, okay, play. Take sannyas and go on play. You just go on playing. You just remain. When you are mature, you will search the real thing. When you become sexually mature, you search the partner. That is natural thing. So when you are mature in your spiritual thirst, you search something. You try to find some book or hear some from somebody, or you yourself search the master because you want to satisfy yourself. That is genuine. But if you remain with the old beliefs, then it is difficult. So you have to be open. With the old, how you can find the fresh and new? So open handed, empty mind, not stuck to any belief system, ready to explore, ready to experiment, ready to know. Now, if you go to UG, actually, the teaching of UG and teaching of Maharaj, basically no difference. But if you sit with Maharaj, though he is very sharp in his intelligence, in his talking, he will not allow you to move here and there, but still you will feel abundant love, different kind. We'll be saying the same thing in a different way, that's all. I have heard, I don't know, I have heard. Yuji met Maharaj. In Bangalore, Yuji comes and stays since many years. So where he stay, his host, his name is Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar himself told me this, that Yuji met once Maharaj and he told, in my life for the first time I saw a man. This much statement he gave. I saw a man. About Maharaj. Yuji met Ramana Maharishi also. He went to Raman. He saw a person sitting with the kopi, looking in nothingness, in shunya. And then he asked, can you give me what you have? Raman looked at him and asked, are you able to receive? And he ran away from there. But from there, his journey actually started. Now, these are very subtle things which one can discover, which one can understand when one becomes subtle. What happened actually? My understanding is he was initiated by Ramana Maharishi. I may be wrong. When he said, can you receive it? Then his ego came and said, what you have which I don't have. Actually, he remained lot with Krishnamurti. And one day in Switzerland, there was a talk of Krishnamurti, and some friend told him, "Let us go, let us listen to the talk." He was reluctant, but he went. So when he was listening, he was talking, Krishnamurti was talking. After the talk was over and when they were returning, Yuji told the friend why this fellow was talking about my state, how he knew my state. All the time he was talking the state in which I am. So that was, in one way, the recognition of the arrival that plane has landed. These people, Yuji Krishnamurti, does not talk about anything, jealousy, anger, the way our question queries my memories, giving me problem in these 21 days. This was, they don't give you anything which supports you to move slowly, 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 slowly. Osho talking to whole humanity. He is talking everything. He is talking that also which Maharaj is talking or Yuji is talking, but to find and to get it there, state, very difficult, impossible. The pure statement, the pure teaching is there. Not that he is not a master or he is less than somebody else. On the contrary, he is so vast, you get lost. You get lost. Now he left the body very soon. My feeling was at least he should have remained in the body 10 more years. What will happen to all these people? Who will take care of them? Because these people are initiated, and many of them initiated by himself. What will happen to? This was my big question in me. But once you are connected with the mystery and its ways, when you start understanding, then you are relaxed how it goes on and on. And all these master looks a different body as a body, but essentially they are one. Light is one. And whatever they talk, they cannot talk something else. All are talking about the what is the reality, giving different name. Now this Yuji never uses word ego. Maharaj never uses word ego. Why they don't use the same word? Because when they say ego, your mind is asleep. Your mind knows that I know what is ego. He will say false identity, pseudo identity. The person you believe in you are is a pseudo person. But it means ego. And because I was put into a path where I have to work with people, I have to be with people. And Osho told me once that I have given you this work to conduct meditation camp. It is a dangerous path. So you have to be very alert and aware on this path. And this is your sadhana. This is your spiritual practice to share, to teach, to express, but remain aware. In one of the discourse, he took my statement. Whenever I used to go to conduct a meditation camp, I used to write on a paper and send it to him through the secretary. I used to write, Thy will be done. Teri raza puri ho. So one day he took in the discourse and spoke in Hindi. In that he said, be watchful. So since then, because he's talking about Raman, he's talking about Gurjev, he's talking about everybody. So somebody came and gave me Raman book, I started reading. The technique of the Raman is how to dissolve this I. So when your mind brings something, suppose there are thoughts and thoughts. So he will say, ask to whom these thoughts are. The answer will be to me. Then look within, where is the I? When you look, then it will dissolve into the source. This is the only technique Ramana gives. Now, who is going to practice this and how long? Here, you need everything. You want to laugh, you want to weep, you want to dance, isn't it? You want to enjoy. This is a wholesome food. Whatever you need is there. It nourishes you on the all planes. And I have added much more when I talk to you. Now I am surprised that here two times there is a Osho discourse, but people don't come. This surprises me. So what it means? It means something more is needed. You may say that I feel his presence, this and that, but when he is speaking, either you sleep or you don't come. But I am surprised when I speak, you all are present there. Oh, yeah. Again. So then I thought, why not share the whole phenomena? We are trying in this way. Let us try this way also. Maybe listening, you may have some clue. It remains with you and it works. Now, when you are in silence, I told you to be passive. Be passive, I told you, while you are with your psyche. You are encountering, you are facing. I don't mean that you don't be active while you are on the road. Suppose you have to cross the road and you are totally passive, then standing there, not doing anything, only watching traffic coming and going. You take your meaning. But she was asking what was the question. Speak little loudly. It is written there. Don't remember? In life, we have to sometime really do something, what to do, how to do, then how to remain passive. When we have really to do, because there are certain things which you have to do, right? How to do it passively. Oh, yeah. You can't imagine, here you see me, when you come to Mysore, you will not find the same Gurudev there. I'm quite active up here. I give Manish or Sunil or anybody else some job that go and fetch this or buy this. Suppose if I give four things to do at a time, they will take double the time and will do two things. When I go, I do in half the time all the four things fast. And four different things at four different places. Quite active. It doesn't mean you are taking very literally the meaning of passivity. Once you understand this nature of yours, that inside nothing moves, there is something which nothing moves. And if you remember it, you be it. When you be it, you see whatsoever is around. You are just a passive seer. Now I have to say, actually, you are not seeing, it is reflected in the mirror, in you. When some activity is there and the mirror starts moving, what will happen to the images, to the reflections? That is your case. So I say remain passive so that it is really reflected what is what. Like when you see the moon in the water, if the water is still, you can see the moon, how it is. Otherwise, how you see it is dancing, isn't it? So you dance also. When there is a thought, there is a feeling, there is a memory, your mirror starts moving. So I told the mirror, Baba, you be still. You just go on reflecting. What is problem with you? You just remain. Why you move it? Once you get this nature, when you become active, you will see the mirror is there. Be active, no problem. Manish asked in Goa camp. Yes, yes, I understood, Gurudev. You are very at this and that. Yes, I understood passivity, but when I have to make love, what shall I do? How to remain passive? So I told him, you remain passive and just try and see. Then immediately I told him, you just wait, listen to me first. Passivity is an attitude. If you go on practicing, it will go on stabilizing. You will have a inner understanding. Don't be in a hurry. Don't conclude fast. Immediately mind conclude in this, like this. One person comes, tongue. क्या मेरे को do experiment many times and then you can mind close fast and what I understood, what you understood, you identified, what you identified, it became your belief. When it became your belief, you became like a pillar. No need to go so fast. That is why I say patience, Baba. Patience. You say I'm not the doer, it is all happening by itself. These are not words, I'm not the doer, see it. See when you are active, when you are doing things. See, contemplate what you have done in the past, whether you have done or it has happened. You just meditate, contemplate, and you will see that it has happened. Then this understanding will stabilize itself that actually it is a happening. Now see it in this way. When the decision happened, then we do 40 days. Okay. Did I knew that 60 people will be there? Or who comes from where? No, it is unknown. So it starts happening from USA, from UK, from Poland, and we don't know who is reading internet, who is not reading. We don't know to whom we are writing. We know nothing. Then it starts happening. Then you people came here. You knew what happened here. You did it. On the contrary, you come with your own idea, but it does not fit with your idea. Either you are pleased or you are displeased. But if you just see simply, it is a happening. I am guiding you, I am telling you, okay, now 21 days silence start. Then I am guiding you, be passive. Then I am guiding you, be unfocused. This is happening. Where is the doing? So, I am not the doer. It is all happening by itself. You have to be with it constantly. And things change when your perception changes. Now you have a belief that you are the doer. To Savita, it becomes very difficult to understand. Somewhere it is clicking, but mind is resisting because it does not fit in the logic. The logic which we have supported for so many years. It does not fit. Sunanda also tells me, Gyanda, I am a very logical human being. Okay, you are logical, but logic is not a truth. Logic is just logic. They are just words. Logic will decide, or the reality will decide. What is real? But if you give a chance, you give chance to so many things, give a chance for some time, for a few months, and then you will understand. And if there is some difficulty, I am there, but I will charge you. हो जाए. The first line in email you must write, Gurudev, I want to ask certain question and I will pay. Please answer me. हो जाए. Whatever I perceive, I am not. Be passive, I am not the door. It is all happening by itself. Was what I was and am repeating continuously in those dry, dark moments. Not just an fun ride, not just any cheap thrill for me these days. And this trip has been a divine safari. It was not only to you. I think other will also would like to say the same. Am I right? If somebody does not want, then he should raise the hand. See, me only. Your overflowing love, care, your silent embraces, and strong wake up calls will remain with me and refresh me again and again in this dance with life in all my waking and hopefully sleeping hours too. I bow down to your lotus, jasmine, rose, and every other flower. So, Venugopal, she has beaten you. I bow down to your lotus, jasmine, rose, and every other flowered feet in gratitude and a very fast beating heart, a sitting, standing, and lying down ovation. Hina. Oh, yeah. Beloved Gurudev, the name Bulle Shah keeps coming up into awareness. His name is sung in the Sufi songs. You have mentioned him in your talks, and a beautiful story about him is in your book. It feels that this man was somebody special as a disciple and perhaps as a master too. Beloved Gurudev, if it feels right to you, could you share some song or poetry or story about this beautiful man Bulle Shah? All my love, Swami Satyam. Next retreat, devotional, full of drunk. टुन्न हो जाओगे. अब टुन्न हो जाओगे अंग्रेजी में क्या कहेंगे? हैं? टुन्न होना कुछ अलग है एकदम. When हाँ इंटॉक्सिकेटेड. हैं? इंटॉक्सिकी क्या? हंस नहीं ना बोल. इंटॉक्सिकेटिंग. इंटॉक्सिकेटिंग. The when this name came even on my lips, I feel drunk myself. There are two people in the whole history. One is Sahjo. She's a lady. Yesterday I was taking her master's name, Charan Das. गुरु कहे सो करिए, गुरु कहे सो कीजिए, गुरु करे सो नहीं. He was Sahjo master. Now Sahjo is a woman. He is praising his master. And she says in the very first line, Ram tajun par guru na bisaru. I can forsake God, but not my master. Then he gives examples that why I did so. So she complains, God, what you gave me? Jealousy, anger, this, that. This is my master who brought me out there, freed me. Such a beautiful poetry, beautiful songs, and what a strength, what a guts to say. And Bulle Shah is opposite. He is man. When he praises Master, no comparison in the whole history. So juicy. And you can relate with him as your fellow friend also. He gives you such a juice how to remain a disciple, integrated, one, whole, not distracted, not moving here and there. And the very love transforms. There is no need to do so many things. Love integrates. Love puts you together like this. If you remain, then love transforms into trust. If you remain in the trust, it cuts your past karma very fast. You are clean from the past. When there is no energy left which is occupied somewhere, it immediately rushes up, comes to the Sahasrar, becomes the ultimate experience. But because there is no love, there is no trust, there is no time, that is why you have to go on doing dynamic. Okay, go on, do none. Without knowing what it is going to give you. And Osho himself has said that when I am not in the body, when I leave, you go on doing dynamic, it will not work. In reference to Gurdjieff, Osho is talking about Gurdjieff and saying, now Gurdjieff technique does not work because it is not the technique which works, it is the master which works, his presence. A master gives you technique to keep you occupied so that you don't trouble him much. That is why I sent you on the beach. Suppose if I don't give you anything to play, then all the time I have to sit here. And you are also happy that you are doing dynamic. Oh, ding dong. Oh, yeah. Beloved Gurudev, beloved Gurudev, Namo Narayan. What he. This 40-day retreat has brought me at that roundabout where the correct path has to be chosen. The path which is pulling me is full of dangers, uncertainty, and it is absolutely unknown, but still my whole energy is pushing me in that direction. Osho is constantly reminding me that this is a decisive moment and this is the moment I was longing for. Beloved Gurudev, in this moment, this decision has happened that I am ready to risk and enter into this unknown, uncertain, and dangerous path holding your divine hands. Oh yeah, oh yeah, bhai. You want my literal hand or what? You want to take my hand, UK? Or you want to come here and hold my hand 24 hours or what? You have already taken the decision unknowingly. The decision has already happened. This is from Naveen. Am I right? Now, this gentleman comes from UK. He was in search, he don't know. One day he was searching the internet. Then he saw the website. Then he read some material. And then he said, this is my guru. Oh yeah, it is like so. Oh yeah, no. Why you people are so miser today? He has not seen me. I don't know him. The decision happened. The decision happened that he is going to 40-day retreat. They used to go in UK center. When they came to know that he is coming with his wife to my retreat, they told him not to go. And they gave all their whatsoever logic or whatsoever. But he said, no, we are going. My heart is saying that I have to go this retreat, so I am going. And he is here. Now, what you did, it has already happened, sir. One day, Manish came to me and told me that this Naveen has written this, that Gurudev is my master. I am also surprised. That is why I say again and again it is a happening. Neither on my part, neither on your part. It is a happening. You write, in this moment, this decision has happened that I am ready to risk. Now you are becoming the doer. Now the mind is playing the game. You want to do a certain thing. Now mind wants to please itself. Otherwise the journey has begun. Where it will end, neither you know nor me. Actually, this journey will not go anywhere. It will remain here and now. Oh yeah. A journey which starts from now ends in the now. If we call journey, that is a mystery. Actually, if you are ready to listen, shall I tell the cosmic joke? The cosmic joke is there is no time at all. Oh, jai Mechi. Actually, there is no time, Mechi. Now, scientists say millions and billions years before this universe came into existence. But spirituality, the awakened one says there is no time at all. There is five kind of consciousness, five kind of understanding. The first, if you are at that level of consciousness, then you will held for everything the other responsible. Whatsoever happens or you do, if something is garbage, you will say you are responsible. This is the first level of consciousness. In the second level of consciousness, If you little grow, if your perception little widens, then you will see, no, I am responsible. Reverse. If you little grow, then you will see, no, we both are responsible. You have done something wrong. I also have done something wrong. So we both are responsible. In the fourth state, in the fourth level of consciousness, in the fourth level of understanding, you have matured enough and you see that nobody is responsible. Everything is just happening by itself. Now you are mature. But there is still one step more. In that level, the last level, the fifth level, you come to understand, you perceive things as if nothing has ever happened. So I want you all people to come to that level. And straight away, I am bringing you to the fourth level that starts seeing that everything is happening. And that is actually, one can see, you are that much mature. If you bring your attention together and start seeing properly, you will come to this conclusion that basically everything is happening. Your coming to this retreat is happening. Though sometime you get the feeling that you have done it or you have decided, but that is the feeling is given to you or happened to you. But actually it is happening. And slowly, slowly, I will bring you to the ultimate understanding that nothing has ever happened. It is just a divine hypnosis or divine illusion which we believe in strongly, but actually it is not there. Then what remains? What remains? Only one thing remains, and that is you start laughing. Oh, Jai. So why to laugh at the end? Why not in the beginning? That is my approach. A journey from laughter to laughter. And if you are laughing, the journey will be very juicy. You can rejoice all the time. All these 40 days, celebration, rejoicing, laughing, dun 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 dun. Yes, sometime there were sad days to give you the contrast of the whole thing. This decision happened that I'm ready to risk. Sir, you have already risked. Now mind is coming and taking the possession. And enter into this unknown, uncertain, and dangerous path. There is no danger, don't worry. See, you landed here in the morning. You have tea, you have. What danger? It is mind assumption that there is. What danger? The danger is that you will lose your stupidity, your foolishness. The danger is that you will come in the light. That is the danger. The danger is you are no more in a illusory world. That is the danger, if you call it danger. It is dangerous world. As if you are living in a non-dangerous world. What you have gained there up to now? You tell me. What is your achievement? What you have accomplished there in no danger? See how we see at things. Now, this is a dangerous word, and that is totally safe word. Do you see any danger in these 40 days? The ultimate danger is that you are ultimately out of it. You are for the first time really protected. Why you are protected? Because you know you are all.